We are live now, and do we want to just do verses, or do we want to do matchmaking? What do you want to do? What do you want to start with, Corbin? Matchmaking? Okay. You know what could be really funny to do at some point? Is if we take, what's his name? Jimmy Anderson, right? And we put him in Enter the Gatrix. Because you know how Neo's name is Mr. Anderson in the Matrix? And so we have someone go, Mr. Anderson. Maybe that wouldn't be that funny, I don't know. Ooh, we could have all the agents think that Jimmy Anderson is the one, but Sarge is actually the one. I have lots of detention papers from hitting students, including girls. Based.
Team Slayer.
Yeah, that could be funny. Like, all the agents think Jimmy Anderson is Neo, effectively. And, he thinks that he's, like, the chosen one, the bigot slayer or whatever. And then he just dies, like, really easily at some point in that episode. Do you think Frankie Muniz should be Morpheus, or do you think that Gay should be Morpheus? Like, Gay makes more sense as Morpheus, but I think it'd be really funny to have Frankie Muniz be Morpheus. Like, granted, that episode's a few episodes down the line, mind you, but still. Goddamn. We are getting swatted. And not in that way, but you know what I mean. It was like a fly swatter joke because we're playing SWAT. Hey Andy, how you doing? Yeah, I'll pull up the script for Crotchman in a little bit. We'll look at what we got so far. We're 10 kills behind. We can still win this. We could still win this. Alright. So the Crotchman script is currently on page 3. And the last scene we had was Sherlock in the bar. And how he, like, brutally fucks up the drunk. And then he says that, he says, "Give me another drink, bartender." And then the bartender says, "I think you need a doctor." And he's like, "Booze is the only doctor I need." And the last line we have written is, "I think a doctor might be the kind of doctor you need." I guess the next scene, and then he died. Yeah, there you go. I guess the next scene we would have is would be when horny title there, guys. It's a regular show reference, Andy. But we could the next scene would be him going to Bogan, right? Dr. Manhattan?
Lost the lead.
What did we decide Bogan's name was?
Tied the leader. Lost the lead.
Was it Dr. Fuji or Dr. Aokigahara? Because I know that's the Suicide Forest, is Aokigahara at the base of Mount Fuji. So both would work. I got a fucking quick scope there. Get fucked. Suicide Forest long name Aokigahara. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Aokigahara. That works too. Like that sounds pretty good for a name.
Revenge.
Even Pedro Rodriguez, possible homosexual. Yeah, I obviously haven't like typed anything yet. We're just talking about it while we play for the moment. Ah, my foot's asleep. Alright, so for the drunk boy, we'll add that. And then he died. Ah! Teammate kept shooting you? That's lame. We're gonna back out and go back in and see if we get some better people. Or rather, some, easier enemies. Are you playing this on Xbox or PC? Also, do you game on PC? So this is on Xbox. I don't really game on PC. I have a gaming PC. It's not the most top of the line. It's pretty decent. It's better for streaming than it is for actually playing games. I don't really use my Steam account. Sarge's funeral should be soon? Okay. Well, we'll do the meeting with Dr. Manhattan, or Dr. Aokigahara. And I'm starting it out with a Sherlock's Journal entry again, and I'm making up another ridiculous date. Like the regular show reference? Yeah, thanks. It was Corbin's idea. Yeah, but I'm more of a console guy. I'm just more used to it. I've always had console. Again, I do have a gaming PC, and I have played some games on my PC on stream, but nothing too, like, demanding. I'm still running Windows 7, because I like it. So there's some newer games and stuff I won't be able to play on it because of that, because a lot of things require Windows 10 or newer. I also need to reset my Steam password because I don't remember my login. Because it's been so long since I've used my Steam account. Been meaning to get back to PC gaming, just looking for ways to screen record it while crashing without it crashing on me. Have you tried OBS? OBS is pretty good. That's what I use to capture my screen, as well as what I use for the capture card as well. Because OBS links up to the capture card as well as I can record the computer screen. All the software I use is free. I use OBS and I use Movie Maker to edit. Do you have a favorite system? Yeah, if we're talking, like, favorite console of all time, Nintendo 64. If we're talking, like, current, probably the Xbox One, or, Xbox One X, because that's what I'm using right now. But, I have a ton of different consoles. I like to mix it up here and there. I'm mostly a retro gaming kind of guy. So... You know, I'll play the original Xbox, which I have a modded original Xbox that has a bunch of emulators and shit on it, so that's pretty cool. I also have a modded PS3 that has a few emulators, but also lets me play PS1 and 2 games on the capture card in HD, so that's pretty fun. I like the PS2 quite a bit. I'd say, objectively speaking, the PS2 is probably the best console just because of how, like, ahead of its time it was. And, how long its lifespan was. How it was, like, the first one to have, like... Not the first one to have online gaming, but the first one to have, like, real online gaming, like, regularly. So the PS2 is, like, the best, I think, but my favorite is the Nintendo 64. I also have a big soft spot for the Xbox 360. I loved the days of Xbox 360 Live. Those were so much fun. Gaming has never quite been the same since then for me. It's fun with MCC to go back and play the older Halos again. So that's always fun, but the social aspect is just not the same. Like, gaming has not been the same for me in years. That's why I'm not, like, huge on games, and that's why I like to stream, because streaming gives me an excuse to play games again. And there are games I still play off-stream, right, but, like, a lot less than I used to. But a lot of the times my attitude is if I'm going to be playing it anyway, I might as well stream it and have a chat to talk to, you know what I mean? You did a community poll for favorite gaming system recently. Yep, I sure did. It only lets me put 5 options, but, you know. But yeah, for my streaming, I use like a few different consoles, right? I have my PS4, which I mainly use for Undertale, Deltarune, Berserk, and JoJo. Those are the only things I think I've really streamed on it. Bogan kicks out Susie for annoying Sherlock. Yeah, there you go. Other way around. Perfect. Oh, good, we got Halo 4. I hate Halo 4. But I leave it in the playlist to mix things up. Is that you shooting me, Corbin? The hell? Why do you hate Halo 4? Because, well, I don't necessarily hate Halo 4, but it's like, it's the worst one out of MCC. The only good 3-for-3 Halo in my opinion. Well, it's better than Halo 5. I'll give you that. Like, out of the games 3-for-3 actually developed, I would agree. But the Prometheans were bad. I hated the Prometheans. I think they were a terrible story element. The way they were implemented was stupid. I just don't like... But that's the story mode, right? The multiplayer also just kind of feels like it was trying hard to be Call of Duty. So there's a lot of aspects of it I don't like. Overall, I don't hate Halo 4. I put a lot of time into it. I just don't like it as much as 1-3, or Reach, or ODST. 5 has the worst story, but I like the, but I actually prefer the 5 multiplayer over 4, because 5 actually has good gameplay. It just has a shit story. And that's a big deal for me. Because I actually care about the Halo lore, you know what I mean? I like the battle rifle sound in Halo 4, honestly. The Promethean weapons were lame, like the Promethean pistol sucked. Yeah, everything just feels kind of hollow with Halo 4. It feels robotic, like it doesn't have a soul, like, you know, in the figurative sense. Again, I don't necessarily hate it, but it's definitely my least favorite Halo multiplayer. No, it's not. Halo Infinite is my least favorite Halo multiplayer, but Halo 4 is a close second. Again, I prefer the multiplayer in 5, just because 5 they kept updating and actually made it have a lot of cool shit. Again, I hate the campaign, and I don't like how esportsy everything feels. That's true for both 5 and Infinite. Everything focuses on, like, esports now, and ever since 4, the Spartans don't even really look like Spartans. They look like, you know, sports teams with the way their armor looks to me. It's not as bulky. It's kind of like, I don't know, I just don't like it. The way everything looks aesthetically ever since 343 took over. I think MCC was a good thing they put out. I like Halo Anniversary and Halo 2 Anniversary. I mean, those are literally just Halo 1 and 2 with a new coat of paint. I really think that Halo should just die. Like, I love Halo, but I think they need to stop making them. I get that completely. It was like the first divisive Halo game. Yeah, no, it definitely was. It was, I mean, Reach is kind of divisive. I love Reach, but there are a lot of people out there who don't like Reach. Actually, you know what? I'm glad that the audience is finally starting to come around on ODST, because people hated ODST when it first came out, but I love ODST. ODST is one of my favorites. And I think that, like, ever since they put ODST on MCC, people have finally started to come around and like it. But for some reason, when it first came out, everyone hated it, and I'm like, why? I think it's great. My first Halo game was Reach back in 2014. Yes, I know I'm young. Well, yeah, no, I played Halo 1 back when I was like 7 years old. That was back in 2001 when it came out. Like, I didn't play it like the day it came out or anything like that. It had just been out for a while. And then I went to my friend's house and I played it. Technically, ODST could be considered single-player only Halo, since the multiplayer was just extra Halo 3 maps and maybe skins. Well, yeah, but there was also Firefight. And you could do co-op, so, you know. Yeah, but the campaign was co-op too. Like, all of it's co-op. No, I've been playing Halo for basically since it's been out. I played Halo 2, like, the day it came out. Because, I think Danny got it, like, I don't think he pre-ordered it, because I don't know if that was really a thing back then, but he definitely bought it when it first came out. Also, with Halo 4, the Spartan Force could literally just be anyone without consequence, or with consequence? Because you said with consequence, I'm a little confused. Yeah, so what I wrote so far, Corbin, is Sherlock's Journal, March 13th, 13 o'clock. Going to see Dr. Aokigahara, the world's first superhuman. Must warn him that someone is trying to take us out. Without consequences, okay. Which almost ruins the appeal of Spartans in a way. Yeah, no, Spartan 2 and 3 each had, like, massive caveats to them, because 2s were kidnapped at 6, and 3s were orphans that were put into it. Alright, this game I'm gonna play for real. My thing is, why didn't they just use clones of people they were gonna kidnap to be Spartans and make the clones Spartans? There's actually a very good reason for that. Because the clones were very low quality and would die very young. They specifically flash cloned them. They made them very, like, inferior clones that weren't very, like, well built. The clones themselves would get sick real easy, and all of them died young. But they literally just slapped them together so that the families wouldn't be suspicious. And the reason that they chose to abduct 6-year-olds is because their minds were malleable, right? They could form them into what they want and manipulate them because, in a way, the Spartan program was, you know, grooming them. Also, do you like the Halo Legends? Oh yeah, dude, I love Halo Legends. Great show. Is that why in Halo Legends that one female Spartan's clone was in a wheelchair? Yes, exactly. That's why. bad at this game. Like, just Halo in general, I'm not good. I'm just chicken. Cheap, 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 cheap. Me neither, well, yeah. I did not mean to shoot you there, Corbin. My bad. God damn it. I think Halo Reach is controversially the best looking armor, yeah? I don't know about that. I mean, I like the Reach armor. I think it's a little bit chunky, but I do like it. I like it more than the 343 armor styles, for sure. Halo 3 has a certain charm to it, though, that I really like. So that's a hard pick for me between the two. Fucking hell, dude. Fuck my bad. Retype, I think Halo Reach, controversial opinion, has the best armor. Also planning on playing Live and Reloaded, since it's reverse compatible with 360. I hear they are playback issues that are they severe? No. So it's playable on both the 360 and the Xbox One. The playback issues don't even exist on the Xbox One. There's no problems at all. On the 360, the load screens just don't appear. Instead, what happens is the game will look like it freezes up, but it's actually loading. It just doesn't show the load screen. So if it looks like your game crashed, just give it a minute. That means it's loading. Also, is it true that you have to be online always, or at least start online with the Xbox One? Not anymore. That's how it was when it first came out, but they changed that real quick, because people were pissed. You can play the Xbox One offline. That guy betrayed me. I suck. Well, I'm reading chat, okay? This is what you get for wanting to matchmake while we're streaming. And also, yes, I'm bad. There's a lot of bullshit deaths I've been getting though. So fully offline with the Xbox One versus downloadable patch? Or via downloadable patch? I don't know if you need a downloadable patch. You used to, but I think the newer models will just let you play it offline, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I'm gonna back out again. We'll see if we get better. Unless you want me to change to anything else, Corbin, let me know. Let's just do some SWAT, yeah? How's that sound? Or the newer versions of Xbox when they're fully offline. Again, I think the newer versions have it just fully built in. Like, again, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that the newer ones just let you play offline. Let's do rockets with a different ammo soon. Okay, yeah, we'll do that after this. We'll do a game of SWAT. Also bought Panzer Dragon, Orta, and Crimson Skies for the first time since they are reverse compatible. They look fun if you played them. I have not. I own them both. I own almost every original Xbox game. But I haven't played all of them.
Gain the lead.
Oh, Corbin, did you get lagged out of the game? I'll take the fact that I just got a message that is a yes. Ever read Homunculus manga? It's written by the Ichi the Killer's author. I haven't, but I've been meaning to. Like 5 to 6 months to your channel. Mind if I ask who Corbin is? I hear about him on your channel frequently. So Corbin is... He's a friend of mine. I met him... he started as a fan of the channel, believe it or not. That was a few years back. And eventually we did a collab together. And we've been friends ever since. So I constantly have him collaborate with me and appear in videos and stuff like that. Corbin is the main artist on my Sergeant Friends series. I used to be the main artist, but Corbin's art is better. Looks like Corbin just invited me to a party, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, no, there's Corbin. Oh, cool, the game just ended. Perfect. Oh, Steaktacular. I got 2 kills that whole game. That was god-awful. Podium finish. Ugh. I assume your console crashed or something, Corbin? Also, let me... Yeah? Okay. I'll go ahead and start setting up the Rockets game, and I'll invite you when you're ready. Any particular preference on which Halo, Corbin? Keep in mind, like, I'm thinking either 2 or 3, most likely. Is Halo Reach or 3 your favorite multiplayer? 3 is my favorite, like, overall as a Halo. But I was better at matchmaking on Reach back in the day. Yeah. We'll do midship. Wait, I started the game without even inviting you yet. How stupid am I?
Slayer.
Alright, I invited you, so it should let you join. Alright, Corbin, I gave us both rockets and fuel rods, and regenerating grenades, so this should be an explosive time. You typing something, Corbin? Because I won't kill you if you are. I should see if Spencer wants to join, because I saw he was online. Hello. Me and Corbin are playing Halo if you want to join us. Also, if you we're just playing custom games on Halo 2 right now.
Oh, really? Well, I'm trying to get the I Live in Your Daddy's Skull. You can feel free to... Well, I don't think you can join me. I think it's single player.
Well, even if it's not, it's Halo 2 is maximum of 2 players for campaign and MCC.
You're right. Well, I'm gonna try to get that first. I thought I'm on my 4th.
Okay, yeah. I just figured since I saw you on, I'd extend the offer to join us.
Yeah.
What the hell? I was outside the ship for a second there.
There are some like there are some really tedious multiplayer achievements that I need that you could get with 3 people, so that'd be great. Alright, well, I'm not getting the checkpoint there. Hey, do you know any of, like, there's a lot of rumors surrounding getting the I Would Have Been Your Daddy's Skull. Do you know of any of them that are, like, actually true?
So, like, I know I've got it once, and there was a video I used that said it was 7 checkpoints, 7 kills. Now, I know that that's not actually true, that you don't need to do that, but I know doing that method will give it to you if the RNG is in your favor.
Well, I'm doing, damn it. Yeah, it's not there. Sometimes it waits like 5 seconds to show up, though, like even after you get there.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got the checkpoint, it didn't show up. Yeah, so like if you wait 5 seconds, like you go to the room where it's supposed to be, if you wait 5 seconds, or if you just get you should get a checkpoint. When you get that checkpoint, then you should, the skull should spawn.
See, the way,
if RNG was
gotcha, the way I did it, is it teleports me into the room once I get the last checkpoint.
Oh, so you actually have the I Would Have Been
Not on MCC.
For Halo 2?
I got it on OG Halo 2.
I see. I thought, oh, that's incorrect. For some reason I thought, skulls didn't start to exist.
No, Halo 2 was the start.
Yeah, but obviously it has been, because that last of Deathless challenge. Alright, well, actually, as much as I would like to join you, I do need to get started for, work. So after this, I think 5th attempt right here, I'm gonna have to get ready for it.
Andy, chill. I'll read the chat in a second.
Yeah, Andy, chill. I'll read the chat in a second. Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, you're streaming? Can they hear me? Yeah. Can they hear me? Hi, YouTube. But yeah, like, there's one achievement that we specifically need 3 people, and we could just all get it.
Yeah, Andy says he can hear you clear, so there you go.
Oh, okay, cool.
AVGN brought up a great point in his most recent episode back in November 2006. People could watch some angry dude on the internet ranting about the Power Glove or bought a Wii instead, yeah. Unfortunately, most people chose the latter option, especially with the Wii scalpers, even back then. Oh yeah, no, Nintendo scalpers have always been a problem.
Yeah, scalping is awful for Nintendo products specifically.
And also for Indians. I'm surprised.
I almost died to a drone. That would have been.
I'm surprised scalping is not considered an offensive term, since it literally comes from the fact that Indians used to scalp each other, and then we used to scalp them back. Well, when I say we, I mean the white man. Because obviously I've never scalped a person.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, what?
What? Scalp?
You can't watch it. You're
Oh,
too
okay,
young.
you weren't talking to me. No, my brother just asked me what your channel was because he wanted to watch the stream. Yeah, I'm not child appropriate.
Exactly. All right, well, that was my 5th attempt of the day, and it's not here. Well, I guess I'll wait 5 seconds, see if the checkpoint appears.
I hate scalpers for
I got the
movies and
checkpoint.
games.
It
Yeah, no,
didn't
scalpers suck dick.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to call our conversation here. Fun little cameo.
Yeah, there you go.
But I need to go get ready for work, so I do have no problem hanging out after work though.
Okay, well, in about an hour, I'm gonna head out to dinner with my family, but me and Corbin were maybe gonna stream again after that, so you can be a part of that if you want.
Okay. I don't get off till like way later, though. Like I get off at let me think. Well, I get off 6 hours from
Oh, so 9?
Yeah, so well I didn't want to I guess it's fine, but I didn't know if we confirmed what time zone.
Dude, I've literally said what state we're in multiple
You can say what
times.
time
I've just
zone.
never said the county or city.
Oh,
And
okay.
Utah has one time zone,
Yeah,
so...
so I get off. Yeah, I get off at 9. So I have no problem joining then if you guys are still around.
At least I think Utah only has one time zone. It
guys
doesn't
are.
change when you get down to, like, Utah County, does it? Yeah, I didn't
No,
think
it doesn't.
so.
For the most part, states tend to only have one time zone.
Yeah, I bet you California is an exception.
I don't think it is
Huh.
actually.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because time zone works on west to east anyway, not north and south. Yeah, okay.
Correct. But yeah, I mean, you guys might still be around by then because I know you guys tend to hang out for long periods
Yeah,
of
well,
time.
and also, wherever Andy's at in Canada, it's the same time as our time zone.
I see. All right, well, I gotta go. I can't lull you
Alright,
guys.
have a good one.
See ya. Yeah, you too.
What time is it in Utah? Florida, it's 5:17 right now. It's 3:17 right now. So Utah's on Mountain Standard Time. And as for your other chats, I'll read them in a second. I know this sounds silly, but if someone has something rare, but fucking people try selling complete DS copies of Aliens Infestation for hundreds of dollars is ridiculous, yeah. I mean, I have plenty of rare things myself, although to me, I'm a collector, so I'm probably not going to sell most of my shit, right? That's why it always drove me nuts when people were like, ooh, would you sell me your copy of this? I'm like, no. Why on earth would I do that? Because they don't give a shit about what they sell, but they know we do. And again, I know it ain't personal, obviously, but like, be realistic with prices and not expect people to pay a year for a game. I mean, here's the thing. I am a capitalist. I'm very pro, like, you know, doing shit free market, right? So I think people have every right to overcharge on shit. I think they're dicks for doing it, but I think they have every right to do it. You know what I mean? And I also think if you have something rare and somebody wants it and they're willing to pay it, that's a transaction they were willing to pay for. That said, Nintendo consoles are only rare because Nintendo intentionally makes them rare by only making a certain amount. Ooh. Alright. If it's worth it, it's worth it. Exactly. And if it's not, then I don't buy it. Like, there's certain things that are rare and cost a lot, and they're not worth it. You know what I mean? $3.21 for you right now? Yeah, same, Andy. Like I said, your time zone is the same as my time zone. Like, I know it's technically a different time zone, but it's the same time as my time zone. We share the same time zone? Yeah, apparently. I understand the right, and I'm all for capitalist mindset as well, but I think some of their offers are ridiculous for DS games. Oh, yeah, no, sure, there's people that have some ridiculous shit, but if something's ridiculous, I'm not going to pay it, you know what I mean? It is a shame, because there's a lot of things that are hard to get because of that, but it is what it is, you know, such is the way of the worm. Fuck. But it's weird because for some reason GameCube is uber expensive to get games for, and Wii is dirt as fuck cheap unless it's Fragile Dreams. However, I think it's due to the GameCube sales. Oh yeah, well, and also, like, nobody liked the Wii when it came out. It's one of the most hated on consoles, to be fair. Whether that's just or unjust is irrelevant. It is a console that a lot of gamers hate. Gamers trademark. You know, they drink the Code Red because they're gamers and they know. Well, to be fair, I think the Wii is a fun system, even if the hardware-wise it wasn't in HD and had a lot of shovelware titles. Yeah, no, like, I don't hate the Wii. I just wasn't a fan of the motion controls being, like, the main focus. There's plenty of great games on the Wii, especially if you play them with a GameCube controller. And I do think the Wii gets more hate than it deserves. You like the Wii? Yeah, like again, I'm not like crazy about it. I don't love it, but it's got some good stuff. Fuck me. Also, since I found my Wii, I'm looking to get some hidden games I missed that were only on the Wii. I'm looking for Sin and Punishment, Ghost Squad, and Zack, and Wiki, as well as more. Do you prefer PS4 or Xbox One? Xbox One, obviously. I have a PS4, but Xbox One is the one I play a lot. Like, Xbox One is probably the console I use the most. Because I use it for a lot of the games I stream. I use it when I want to watch a Blu-ray a lot of the time, so I don't have to hook up my standalone Blu-ray player. I use it for, you know, Netflix and Hulu and stuff, which, granted, I don't pay for any of those services. I mooch them off other people because I don't believe in streaming services, but I will absolutely use them if I have access to them. Because I don't believe in paying for them, but I do believe in using them, you know what I mean? I should look for Duke Nukem. I'm gonna check my car. I wonder if it's in my car. Because we should play some Duke Nukem later. Is Devilman Crybaby as good gateway for a newcomer to Devilman like me? I figure you being a massive Devilman fan, you can help. No, do not start with Crybaby. Start with the OVAs. Crybaby has so many problems. Like, don't get me wrong, Crybaby does a few things really well, but overall it's a bad adaptation. I would say start with the OVAs, and if you really like them, read the manga. If you don't want to read the manga, you could watch Crybaby to get the rest of the story, but just know there is a lot of changes. Oh, sorry, Corbin, I think you were typing. Like, granted, Corbin started with the OVAs. Or, not with the OVAs. Corbin started with Crybaby. But, oh, the OVAs, best version, I would recommend starting with those. I say start with Ammon in the 70s anime. Yeah, but if he starts with Ammon, he's going to be very confused, because Ammon, skips forward in the manga and is based off an alternate ending. But, I mean, like, the 70s anime is great, too, but that's more of a Saturday morning cartoon, you know? I think start with the OVAs, if you're looking to get a feel for what Devilman actually is. But, I mean, the purest form is the manga. But just know, if you buy the classic collection and you're reading the manga, and you read any chapters that have some shit about time travel, just know that that's not originally part of the story. That was added in later. Because the time travel shit's kind of bad. It's something called Shin Devilman, which a lot of people don't even realize was a spin-off. You should watch the OVA, then anime, then the 70s, then the manga. Maybe. That's one way to go about it. But again, if you watch the first 2 OVA episodes and then go straight to anime, you might be a little confused about a couple of things, like... Because anime just starts out with you knowing who Satan is. OVA, then Crybaby, then anime? Yeah, there you go. That could work. See, I have a very unique way of starting with Devilman. I did a whole video on it called Where I Started with Devilman, and or How I Got into Devilman and Where You Should Start If New. And in that video, I talked about how I discovered Devilman through one of its sequels, Violence Jack, which is easily my favorite of the sequels, even though it's not canon. But Violence Jack I discovered it because people kept saying that Violence Jack was like one of the most fucked up animes ever made with the 3-episode OVA trilogy, right? And so I watched that. And then, as I was watching it, I got really into it and I enjoyed it, and I looked up stuff about it. I started reading the manga. And then I found out that, oh, Violence Jack was actually a sequel to Devilman. So, Devilman had just come out on DVD in the US, the 70s series specifically. It was 2014 when this was all happening. And Devilman 70s series had just gotten released here by Discotek. So I bought that immediately after after I read the Violence Jack manga, like what I could at the time, which at the time only went up to the El Dorado arc. They translated a little bit more of it now on Manga Reader, but as I was reading it, I got really into it, bought Devilman, the 70s series, started watching that, and then I just started getting more and more into the series from there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I fell to my death.
Remaining.
You should also see Gonagai World. Yeah, did you ever even finish that, Corbin? Because I know you watched, like, the first episode. Did you ever watch any more than that?
Seconds remaining.
You saw the first two? Okay. Episode 3 is like one of the best ones though, because episode 3 is the Violence Jack episode. Oh. Eating food quick? Okay. Boy. Oh. Back? Alright.
Slayer.
Dick. Don't kill me, that's how you win. Elfen Lied is an anime, but it felt incomplete when I finished. Is the manga better? Yeah, the manga's way better, dude. The anime only tells the first half of the story. Just like Dead Man Wonderland. Like, because Dead Man Wonderland, the anime only tells the first half of the story, too.
Killing spree.
You should also watch the dub. That's true. Devilman, the dub in the OVAs is fucking great because it's terrible. I recommend starting with sub, but then watching dub. But the dub is fun, whereas the sub, you can get more serious into the story. Damn. Damn it! We need to do Violence Jack for Red Eye Theater one of these days, too. You were on a killing spree. You gonna head out, but I might be back after later. Alright, see you later, man. I'm probably going to hop off myself in around 15 minutes to start getting ready to go to dinner, so just a heads up on that, Corbin. I did write a little bit in the script, though, for Crotchman, so... Not a ton, but I wrote the beginning of his journal entry for when he goes to meet with Dr. Aokigahara. He says, Sherlock's Journal, March 13th, 13 o'clock. Going to see Dr. Aokigahara, the world's first superhuman. Must warn him that someone is trying to take us out. Who would kill Sarge? Do they want us all dead? This is something I can't let stand.
Killing spree.
Nicely done. Speaking of horny, the South Park Erection Day exists. Yeah. It's a season 3 episode. Say bye-bye, Pinocchio. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go start getting ready to go to dinner. So, but we can stream again when I get back if you want, Corbin. That was fun. Yeah, see you later, man.